1, 2, testing. Could we have Clueless, please? Quiet. Quiet. We're going out live all over the world, remember. We're ready to go. Ladies and gentlemen, the top of the show tonight, would you put your hands together for Atlantic Rhythm? And don't forget, on next Thursday night, they're back in Ireland's Got Talent, and they'll be looking for your votes, so please, everyone you know, and everywhere you go, get the votes in for these fantastic dancers and musicians. From the west of Ireland, Mayo, put your hands together again for Atlantic Rhythm! to see everyone up on the floor. 4 facing 4 for a Siege of Venice. Ohio, take the floor. Bring them all out for a Siege of Venice. There's only a small space. Out for a Siege of Venice. 4 facing 4. The Atlantic Rhythm will show you how it's done. Yeah, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. And don't forget Thursday night for Ireland's Got Talent. These talented people from Nahavan and from Mayo will be on television next Thursday night, so we want your votes. Vote! 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 Atlantic Rhythm are going to be top of the show. Don't forget, vote. Everyone else, come on, move on out for a Siege of Venice. Lahavan Siege of Venice, here we go. Alice, I'll tell you one thing. We want your votes next Thursday night. After Thursday night, vote Atlantic Rhythm. Please, anyone you know, ask them during the week. We want as many votes as possible. And we're going to win that show.
We're on Ireland's Got Talent.
Atlantic Rhythm. going to do a lovely Irish dance. It's called Shoe the Donkey. That's not, hold on. After this one, sorry.
It will not give away first one World Championship twice.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do Shoe the Donkey. One of the oldest dances in Ireland. Could we have the band leader from Ohio to come down here and do Shoe the Donkey with Sheila Moffat? One leader to another leader. Yes, here we go, here we go, here we go. This is going to be something special. We're going to slip down the
Great job.
If you don't find me, enjoy it.
Absolutely wonderful. Take him out. 1, 2, 3. Hey! I would hand you over here to the Freedom Office. You know, the one and only, the woman that has brought everything to where it is today. And put your hands together for her. She has worked tremendously over the last number of years. To be here tonight and to bring these people to Ireland's Got Talent. Put your hands together for Sheila Moffat!
And just before we finish up, I'm going to say a sincere thank you to the committee here in Lahadol for the parade committee and the committee involved with the group coming home from Ohio, which we hope you've enjoyed your time in Larrigan and that you've enjoyed the Irish dancing and Irish music this evening. As Jerry keeps saying, I'm mortified now, I'm no good at this, but anyway. 15 of the group are involved in the Ireland's Got Talent series at present. So there's 7 musicians on the troupe and 8 dancers. And 2 of the musicians who are involved are here from your own parish, Roisin and Kyle. And because we're on home turf, I want to thank them for all the work that they've put in with Atlantic Rhythm in the last number of years. So we're currently on a roller coaster with this particular young group of 15 from all around North Mayo. They're in the last 24 acts out of 9,000 applications. So, up until now, it has been very top secret, and we've been going up and down to Dublin at no man's rate and pretending that we're in other places. And the judges that have brought them this far. But the next night that they're on television, which is this Thursday night, coming the 22nd of March at 8:30, the show goes out live. And when the show is over, it's a phone or a text to get them into the last 8 for the final, which is on the Saturday night. So we don't have the number until the show starts. So once the show starts, we're relying on everybody connected to Mayo and the wider community to push them into the final 8. So everyone that's here tonight that's in a position, the more you can vote, the further these kids are going to go. And to the diaspora, if you can contact home and encourage everybody that's at home in the country on Thursday night to vote them into the final 8. They're the only group left from the west of Ireland. They're the only group of traditional Irish musicians and dancers. It's a phenomenal achievement, and every one of them is from the local area here. And I just give them the opportunity to come together and work together. They are a credit to themselves and to their families. So we're asking for your help. We're pleading for your help. We need to get these kids from the west of Ireland, from here in North Mayo, into the final 8. So on Thursday night, you've got to watch that television programme at 8:30, and you've got to vote like you never voted in any election before, and make sure that they go on to the final on the Saturday. And I guarantee you, they will do themselves and the area proud. They're fantastic. So thanks a million, and to our American friends, enjoy the rest of your trip. It's been a pleasure to have the group here to perform for you tonight. Enjoy yourselves. Take care.
Sheila Moffat, you're a credit to Mayo, you're a credit to Ireland, and we will support you on next Thursday night. We want everyone and anyone that you know anywhere to vote for these fantastic people. So put your money into the phones and give it Waske. Good Sheila, thank you so much. Big round of applause for Atlantic Rhythm. You can vote anywhere in the world. Anywhere in the world, text or ring and vote for these wonderful, wonderful musicians and dancers. And if you have friends anywhere in Ireland or UK anywhere, please, please, please ask them to vote for these fantastic dancers and musicians from Mayo. Mayo! Mayo, Atlantic Rhythm is going to Mayo, Mayo, Mayo. We're going to vote for them, #1. Thank you. Now, we're going to have a few presentations. We're going to hand you over to the man that brought everything to Larrigan himself and Raymond, Lynn and Brendan. Put your hands together for William Bowers.
Hi guys, just before the guys finish off and they're heading back to America first thing in the morning, there's a few things we have to do and there's a few people we have to honour for what has happened here. First of all, this didn't happen overnight or over a night or two or a week or two. This took exactly 7 months in planning to get to where we are tonight. So it's been a fabulous weekend and we cannot say thank you enough to the whole community for what they have done. For everyone that helped on the parade on the day, but especially to the host families, it couldn't have happened without them. We have three very important presentations we have to make, and the first presentation is from, the first presentation is from Lahardon Village to Hayes High School for their involvement in the 2018 St. Patrick's Day Parade, and I'm going to call up the man that put the whole parade together, Raymond Lynn, to my right. Call up Bandmaster Extraordinaire Andy Doherty to my left, and Raymond will make a presentation to Hayes High School, something for their wall. A lovely piece of Irish oak, and it says on it, Lahardon is indebted to Hayes High School for taking part in the St. Patrick's Day Parade 2018. Thank you, Andy. Thank you, Hayes High School. Presentation we have tonight, and I suppose we have been on trial or we have been watched or whatever else besides, but Delaware City Council are interested in doing a town twinning, sister city with Lahardon. For that part, they had their own representative here. For that, the village of Lahardon has put together a lovely piece of glass sculpture in the shape of the Irish harp. And I'd like to call on Colleen Rush from Delaware Sister City Committee, and Raymond is going to make that presentation to Colleen. It's a beautiful piece of Irish glass sculpted in the shape of the harp, from Lahardon to Delaware. And Colleen, if you could hold it here for a second, because without this woman, guys, this would not have happened. Colleen Rush. Colleen Rush is the woman who put it all together in America, put people in their place at times, I'm sure, but other than that, so we have a very special presentation to Colleen and Julie, her very good sidekick who had to go home early, so a very, very special personal presentation of a Foxford gift that Raymond is going to give to Colleen for all her work. Let's hear it for Colleen again. And Colleen will bring one back for Julie. So without any further ado, the weekend is coming to an end. Enjoy the last of the night with the famous Bumblebee. Thank you, Delaware. Thank you, Hayes High School. Over and out.
And again, I'd like you to put your hands together for the committee here in Lahardon that done everything and anything to make these people so welcome and to look after them and to put the show together. A big round of applause for the committee in Lahardon. Thank you very much. It has been a wonderful, wonderful weekend. And I hope you'll be back again and you'll bring coach loads more with you. So, we're back to dancing. We might have an hour set coming up from Lahardon session beyond the way. We have jiving, we have waltzing, we have everything on its way in a few minutes. So, we'll take a few mics out of the way and we'll be ready to rock.
thought he had finished. I thought he had finished. That's when he was over.